Midday in Hyde Park. Thousands of people gathered here in London, singing and flying the flag of Palestine. Police suggest there were 300,000 protesters in the capital, but organisers estimated numbers to be as high as 800,000. An extra 1,000 officers, including some from Hampshire, were drafted in by the Met Police to maintain peace. Far-right activist and English Defence League founder Tommy Robinson called for his supporters to defend the cenotaph, which he claimed was at risk, even though the route for the Palestine protests had been diverted away from the ceremony. In total, 145 arrests were made at the weekend, with many detained for breaching the peace.
When is enough going to be enough? Hamas didn't start this war. Israel did in 1947, and they've continued to kill, they've continued to pillage, they've continued to breach international law, international human rights, the Geneva Convention.
Despite most protesters being peaceful, some of the protesters over the weekend were branded as anti-Semitic, with some ongoing investigations regarding various placards, which have been described by the Met Police as hate speech. The Reform Jewish Society in the UK had this to say.
We recognise the diversity of voices on the pro-Palestinian protests and demonstrations, and that the right to protest is an essential part of living in a democratic society. We are especially concerned about the impact on Jewish students and children who are already feeling vulnerable. There should be no tolerance for those who are chanting anti-Semitic slogans, celebrating violence, or calling for uprising against Israel and against Jews.
So it seems that any major incidents may have been averted, perhaps in part due to a heightened police presence. Nevertheless, tension still feels high here on the streets of London. Alfred Morris, Winchester News Online.